What? No theme music, nah?
Gusto, now Chris the host. Man, I make a little dinner whilst busting joke. Come to the yard, get it off your chest. There's no hard feelings when you're rocking with the best. Everything's crisp, everything's nice. Throw a little sugar, add a little spice. Ask all questions, cook a little rice. Gamble like Vegas and throw a little dice.
Raise a glass and make a toast. Drop by Chris for a Sunday roast. Or 8 days of his mixology. Get twisted and not off the Hennessy. Now your belly's full, play a game of ball. Gusto, he's coming from the old school. No if buts, maybes, whys. No silly questions, I tell no lies.
Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris.
Live talks with one of Yorkshire's finest, Elijah Walsh.
Yo. Alright, hold on.
Mr. Walsh.
Hello.
How you doing, young man?
Oh wait, hold on. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, I see you sporting the nice Den Camp top.
Yeah, I've just been chilling and it's been a nice day, innit? So
Yeah, it's been hot, man. Really hot, man. Up there.
I tried to get some rays, but I don't tan very well over here.
Why is that? Because of where you live?
I don't know. I just don't. I tan sick in like Turkey and stuff, but like
when you come back home, it's a different scenario. Oh, that's funny. Oh man, at least you tried. That's what I said. At least you tried, innit?
Yeah.
What you been doing today?
It's my brother's birthday, so I went to go get him a card, innit?
Oh, right. Older, younger.
Older. Oh my gosh, I spilled that. Older brother. He's 21.
21, yeah. Oh, okay. Big bro. That's right.
So I got.
Does he play ball as well?
Nah, he plays. He played basketball when he was like younger, but not like properly. He played rugby. He's like a lot bigger than me, so.
He's a lot bigger.
Yeah, like. He's
Nah. Oh damn, got a tall family then.
Yeah.
Have you how have you been dealing with the quarantine anyways, with all this stuff going on with the lockdown and that?
It's not been bad. I've got a hoop in it, so I just go outside and just shoot. It's not like I just miss my friends, and like I made this wall of like all these photos of my friends, so it's kind of cute, but like I just miss my friends so bad, and just being like all the restrictions and stuff. I want to have a normal life again.
Yeah. I get that 100%. We all do want that, man. So at least you're fortunate to have a room. So
yeah,
I guess
yeah.
It's social distancing foolishness. All right. Cool. So where is it you grew up then, man?
Leeds, like Northern Leeds. I went to school in Harrogate though, so most of my friends like live kind of far away.
Okay.
But like North Leeds, I grew up, in a nice area. I was quite fortunate to have like a supportive family and stuff. So yeah,
That's good. And so you used to travel all the way to Harrogate for school when you lived in Leeds, is what you say?
Yeah. We got the school bus. Like all my brothers, me, my little brother, and my older brother went to school in Harrogate, and then we just get the school bus there and back every day.
Ah, man, how was that? How was that experience in Harrogate, man? How was that?
It was nice. Like, it kind of got us out of like the bad crowd. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like we had like it just calm. It was like mixing with like good people and nice people, and trying to keep us off of like doing the wrong things. So it was nice. I prefer. I didn't like it at the start because loads of my friends from primary school were going to school in Leeds and stuff. But back, it was like a good decision.
No, that's good, man. That's good, definitely. So what is it that got you into basketball then?
At my primary school, Leeds, like Leeds Force and Leeds Carnegie, they did like,
Okay.
They used to come to primary schools and stuff and like do little basketball sessions and that. So I was like doing it, and then my old coach, he was like, oh, you should come down to one of the summer camps and stuff. So I was like, oh, right. So I went down to summer camp, and I was like, oh, it wasn't bad. Like, I was just like a standard player. I wasn't like, whoa, this guy's gonna be next, blah blah blah. But like,
Yeah.
just having fun with it. And I was still playing. I used to play rugby as well, so I was still just like just a normal kid. And then, then I went to like a under-14s National League training, and then it just started from there.
Okay, so what was your first experience like going to that under-14 training? How do you say you did that first time around?
That was long. I know from my first year of playing basketball, I didn't play any games. I was literally just practicing. I was like, there's no point, because I'm just new. It was a new thing that was starting. So I practiced with the team for a whole season, no games. And I can't remember who was on that team. If I was one, I think must have been one of the younger ones. But I can't remember who was on it. But yeah, I thought someone was going to come to my room then. But yeah, I was just playing. I was just training with the team, and it was all right. I enjoyed it, I guess. So that's why I stayed on. But yeah, I can't really remember much about it.
Oh, fair enough. So, but at least it was something there that caught your attention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So when you went, you said Leeds fourth came to school. Who the players? Do you remember any of the players that you kind of met when they came to your school? Was Aman there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Aman, another legend.
Huh?
And that's another legend, Aman.
Yeah.
Someone on
it. You know, a lot of the coaches came. There was Ben Pickles. There was Ben Allen.
I remember Ben Pickles. Yep.
Ollie Highlands.
Yep, I played with Ollie in university.
Yeah. Who else came? Loads of youngers came. Like people who were just a bit older than me, but they came and did stuff.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Jack
Stannard, know him very well. And
main ones.
The youngers, you said the younger Daniel. I can't remember his second name. There's a kid called Daniel who went to America. I can't remember his second name. It might have been him.
I want to say Danny came, but I'm not sure. I think he did, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, man, and that was good for you lot, because I think for ages Leeds did deserve a professional team, but then things happen. You know, it is in this country with basketball. Sometimes things happen, and next thing you know, there's no team. So that was a bit unfortunate. So when did so talk us through your first, like your early years of playing organized basketball? How did that turn up for you?
Oh, all right. So that must have been me and Trell. So me and Trell have been like boys for long. Like we was together in Leeds. So I'm gonna start off at like when me and Trell, because that's what I can remember.
Yeah.
Me and Trell, we had a team, and it was like, I want to say we were like the main players, and I don't know, like, you know what, right? Me and Trell used to get, like, when we were younger, we would get like little feuds against each other, and we'd like,
I like it.
It was. We used to hate each other sometimes, but then and then I don't know if I'm getting mixed up with another season, but Cho got injured. I know Cho got injured one time, and then that was it. The season was finished with us because the team wasn't like that sick, you know. And I was struggling, and that was just like me just getting good, and like it was just so hard that season, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't do this again.
So he went down, and it kind of put a lot of the spotlight was on you now, basically. You had to take a lot of the burden.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was hard. It was hard. That was a hard season. I'm not lying.
I could imagine. What did you take from that though? Knowing that, you know, when Latrell went down, what did you take from, you know, knowing that it was all on you? Is there anything you learned from that experience?
I just had to just like get on with it, because, you know, growing up in Leeds is right. Like I knew Leeds isn't that popular. It's not a Manchester. It's not Myerscough. It's not Charnwood. You know. It's not one of those places where you're going to be like, oh, you guys need to go Final Fours, you guys need to get finals, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? So wasn't like as much pressure on me being like, oh, we're gonna lose this now, and now I'm just a failure. And it was more like just keep playing and getting on with it, you know, and just trying to just better myself. But yeah.
Okay. So you kind of learned to just, you know, was you finding ways as well to make the other guys better as when
Yeah,
Latrell was down as well? Did you learn anything with that as well?
yeah, like I like having my team being as good as me. Like that's what I want. Like, I want a team full of players who are just
That's all right. Set a standard for yourself, man.
yeah.
That's it.
Like it was a hard though because especially because thing that I love about me and Tro, like we have the same aspirations. We want to do the exact same thing. That's what we like love about each other, right? But then there's some people who are just playing for fun in it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
if you don't want to play the same way I want to play, then just leave because that's just bringing me down, you know. And that's what I had a few times, and I had a few like with my coaches. I'm not going to name any coaches, but like there was one coach.
Keep it secret.
We didn't get on particularly well, like, and it was just because we had different views on things. He wanted to keep everything. Oh, let's bond together and let's just have a rota on, because we had too many players at one point, and he wanted a rota. And Trell was gone this season, and I was like, how are we going to rota me and Trell off at the same time? At one time, so against one of the big games, and I was
serious.
Like, yeah, I was like, I mean, I know it's only under 14s, but I want to win a game, and I don't want to just watch people like get like beat. Do you know what I mean? Like that's my team. So.
Yeah, you're trying to win. That's the main objective, and that's what you want to get better as well. Oh wow, the GOAT himself. You got a compliment there. You're the GOAT out here. Looking at that, then seeing this GOAT talk, high school #1 scorer in the nation. Like, how is that? How is it knowing that you're getting that recognition there?
It's nice actually, because the year before I was like under it. I was underrated, right? No one knew my name, and then now this year I'm over. So it's like a massive like. I'm kind of chuffed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like the hype, and it makes me feel good because I put like a lot of work into like not get noticed. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I just want to get buckets. Like, I love getting buckets. Points is I know it's not
love scoring,
but points is so fun. Like, I love just watching my tape back and be like, I just scored that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I like that, man. I like your confidence, man. I like that. Like, so you're one of those, you like to score on people, yeah?
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Definitely, man. Hopefully, we have Britain's one of the best scorers in Britain's on our uprise, so that's definitely a good thing. So, do you reckon as well, what put you on the map a bit more did the Dane Camp help you get on the map a bit more?
Yeah, definitely. Like, that I was nervous going to that actually, because that was my first time ever like, I've been doing England stuff, but it wasn't like a proper thing because I was injured. So this was like my first like real like shot at like being in the same place as all the best players in the country and having like a good like exposure to it as well. So
you did all right though in Den Camp. You was ranked. What year was it? You went Den Camp? Was it last year?
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah. So you was ranked number 5 from what I've researched. You ranked number 5.
Yeah.
And you averaged 11.6, about 12 points roughly, 4 rebounds, 2 assists per game, 2 steals per game, and you averaged 44% field goal, 24% three, and your free throw percentage 96.2.
Yeah.
In Den Camp. That's impressive. And you was ranked number 1 in steals in Den Camp. So what is it about the aspect of stealing? What was your steals more like? One-on-one steals, help side steals? Do you take a lot of pride in your defense steals?
I mean, I'm not gonna put myself down, and I'm not gonna but like my defense is horrendous. Like I don't know what it is, but it's getting better, right? But it's because when I was younger, because I got long arms, right? And you can if you got long arms, you can just do this thing where you like tap it, and you just go down the other side and just go score a layup. So I have that like
Give him the fingers, isn't it?
yeah,
The fingertips.
yeah. You just do that and you just go score a layup. And then now I've gotten older, like it works sometimes, but it's not like a good habit to have. So I need to I'm thinking front, but I think because my arms are so long, like if my arms are just there, then I just get the ball. And like especially in help defense, because I can just tip the ball from like, I don't know, like I've got like a 6'9", 6'10" wingspan, so it's like
yeah.
And I don't know, it's just chill. So I just sit on my defense and just get the ball when I feel I can get it.
How tall are you? 6'4", right?
Yeah.
What position do you play at? What's your normal position? What's your natural position you play?
Me and Trell plays the one more time than me, but I'll play the one if I have to. Like,
okay,
I prefer playing the one. I think like with like a team that like I'll play the one if I have to, and when I can trust my team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I like giving dimes as well, but when Troll's on the court, Troll can just zoom, get past people, and then I don't have to do as much. I just got catch the ball at the 3-point line and just go one-on-one finish, or do you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Like,
So the drill's a lot quicker than you. Oh, sorry, the drill's a lot quicker than you say.
I mean, so quick. We haven't even had a race like we ain't even like race like that.
Okay.
I may probably. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I mean, like this in terms of getting to the basket, is he more quicker than you in that way, or is it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. He just does it. I can't even explain it. He just runs and it just works.
Seen them highlights, man. He just zing past, but I don't know way. Yeah, he's developed a lot. So talking to the show, what's your relationship like? Tell me about his perspective. From your perspective, what's your relationship been like with him from day one up until now, from the time you met and up until now? How has it developed and how has it grown?
I consider him as like my little brother. Like Charles, my guy. We've been through so much, and his mom, my mom, good friends. Like we've been together like for so long, and especially like starting basketball together more or less. Well, he's been playing longer, but like when I started, we was on the same team, like the same group. Like and it's just gotten better and better. Like as he's got older, as I've got older, we just it's like we just like banter is just sick. Like
that's good, man.
Like I don't know how to explain it. We just have a good vibe with each other, and it's just good.
No, that's good, man. And you know, I've seen you've been through some wars, man. So you both played. Let's go back to the England time. So when did you play for England? Under 18s, right?
Yeah, I only played in December. Like December just gone. That was my first ever England thing.
And you both played for the under 18s in England. How was that for you?
It was I'm not gonna lie, I don't even want to just. It was kind of easy. Like it was like it was easy, but it was fun.
Easy. The competition easier was the getting onto the team easy, or
the competition. Just because like I think everyone kind of had that everyone was underestimating me a little bit, and I was dropping like I think I had 26 against the other England team. I had 28 against Wales, and I had 32 against Scotland.
This is balling out, boy.
Yeah, no, I had a good tournament. I'm not gonna lie, I did have a good tournament, and it was just fun.
Was Tiny T playing there as well at that time?
Nah, he went to BTM instead.
BTM, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So you didn't play with him at that time, okay. And what did you take from that England experience, man?
That I'm one of the best players in the country. Like,
hey, man, hey, that's it. Show it off, man. Let the world know, man. You know what I mean? That's so. You know, feeling that you're so with that perspective of being the best one of the best players in the country or in the world, as you say, you feel like there's a target on your back, and then if you know that, how do you prepare yourself for each game, knowing that there's a target on your back?
Right. Well, the first time that ever happened was against Nottingham. and it was our first game back, right? First game back against from like half term and stuff. So we didn't train or anything because we don't train in half terms because like we have international students, they go home and schools close and stuff. So I was training obviously, but it wasn't like no team training. So then we walk into this gym, right? Nottingham girls have got a game before, and the stands are like packed, right? We'll go get changed. We come back out. There's even more people, and they was like, "Do we never have this many people?" It's only because me and Trell came to this game, right? So I'm playing the game the whole way throughout the game. I'm just as soon as I touch the ball, or I'm guarding someone, I just get shouted overrated, overrated, constantly. And I was
serious.
So I'm not joking. Like, it was the loudest thing, and mentally that was the hardest thing I've ever done. Like, that whole game, everyone was just screaming and shouting at me, and then I got dunked on. Like, and
is it one of those dunked on?
It was like it was nice, but it wasn't like I got like sat to the floor. It was like side on. It was cool.
So basically, you was near the guy who dunked the ball, and that's not dunked on. You just near that's not dunked on.
But anyway, the crowd went crazy, and it was the most like intense thing. And they were a good team, we were a good team, and it was just going back and forth, and it was so hard. And that's when it was like everyone wants to just go and get at me. Like that game was like, now on, everyone just wants to go get Elijah. That's how. And I was like, see, Austin's laughing at that, and he knows what happened. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the target on your back, like, it's just there. So then after that, after England and that, how was it? How did the QE thing come about? Because you was there a year before Latrell, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how was it playing without Latrell the first year and then getting him the next year?
Well, we had like an alright team. Like we had Jalen Joe, who went to States, like to Florida, to go play high school. We had like a good team, and it was nice because that was my first ever team. Like, I had a few problems with my old team in Leeds because I don't want to get into it, but it was just like a hierarchy thing, which I don't really agree with, and like an age thing where I was better than some players, but then because I was a rookie or whatever, everyone was just like violating for no reason. But when I went into QE, that was my team. Like even if I was the youngest player on the team, everyone would listen to me. Everyone would be like, this guy knows what he's on about. But I don't see it as like, it was just a good situation for me to be in my first year, and getting to like my bearings around like under 18s and under 19 basketball and stuff like that.
You got that little bit of exposure as well, so so it was good. And then obviously Latrell came in the second year. It was a complete different situation. How did that make you feel with Latrell coming into the team?
I was super excited. Like, I was like, "Oh, Trell's coming back. We're gonna be like dropping points. Teams are gonna have trouble." Like I think he said before, because we're both scoring. Sometimes I'd score like 5-7 points in the first half or first quarter or something, or first half. I don't know. I would like under 20 points something, and then he would go and score like 20 in the first half, and then he'd be like, "Oh, Elijah needs to score now," and then
switching it back up.
Yeah, it was so hard to guard until some teams, I don't know, unless we had a bad game, like,
unless they played and it's really good though that you two's chemistry it's really good, like, and it shows a lot because I saw on Hooper's Boys top 3 scorers in high school under 18, and you and Latrell are 1 and 3.
Yeah.
So that to me was like amazing. I was like, that's a stat. Like, how does that make you feel, seeing that it's you two are the top 3? Because usually in some cases it could be the top scorer could be 1, and then on the same team could be 1, and the guy could be the 5th top scorer, but it's 1 and 3. Like,
well, I mean, it was we knew like we were scoring a lot of points. Like, every now and then, like, we'd look at a game and be like, how many points you score? How many points I score? And then we'd like we'd find a percentage out of like the percentage of points we scored together.
Yeah.
And I think one game we got like 70% of the points in a game together, and Yeah, it was just quite funny, but yeah, no, we both just want to score, which is, and you know, some people were like, it's not going to work. You guys want the ball too much, but we finished first in ABL. I don't know what we finished in under 18s, but
Yeah.
we was playing well together and it worked, and teams were finding it hard. So
Can see it worked, man. So the team struggle. The teams like struggle with your team. I take it.
yeah, like well, it loads like many teams are going to struggle with it because having two scorers is just hard to guard. Like because
That
most
is.
teams only have one good defender, or they have like a big or something. You know, they don't have
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
full roster that can do it.
Or they got
So
some guys that, or they have another guy who's a good complementary player, but they're not exactly
yeah,
a
exactly.
scorer. Yeah.
So
You could imagine that though, because like you're going into the game knowing you can't get double teamed. You're not gonna get double teamed at all. Like because it's like if you double team one, the other one's gonna be open, and then if you double team both of them, there's gonna be four other guys on the other team that can put the ball in it. So yeah, that's mad.
hmm
It's a good strategy, man. I like that. So little track back up because I forgot to ask this question. So when you was at Den Camp, what lessons did you take from Den Camp, and did you get to meet the man himself of Den Camp?
um yeah, I didn't speak to him. Like I said, I was a bit nervous. Like I didn't go up to him and be like, oh hi hi.
Yeah,
I obviously getting my 18 jersey, like he like shook my hand and said and gave me like a few words and stuff. But yeah, nah, and he gave like loads of talks throughout the day. I think he gave like 2 or 3,
yeah,
so
yeah,
about one a day. And something I took from that was like um there's you never know, like you could be the best player in the gym, right? But you're never gonna be the best player at that moment. Do you know what I mean? Like that.
So you got to bring it every time.
Yeah, like I could say I got ranked number one, right?
Yeah.
I could be number one ranked, but then I'm on the court and I'm not playing my best. Then you're not ranked number one at that moment anymore.
I'll get you. Yeah.
You know
So
what I mean? So you need to just always just play hard, and you need to come to like. There was one time everyone was just on the court with the slides on, earrings in, like, and he didn't like that, and it made me deep it a little bit. Like, if you know when you go to work, innit?
yeah,
You go to work with the right, like, or if you go to school, you go with the right uniform. Like, you shouldn't step on the court if you're not gonna play the right way. You know what I mean?
definitely. That's true because someone like him, he's always been like that. He's always been a true professional. He's always come play the right way. When he was at Brixton, he used to train the right way, and what I mean, he was a fun guy after of when they weren't playing games. But yeah, when it was time to play, he was a professional at that. What about Steve Veer? Did you meet Steve Veer as well? And what kind of advice did you get off him?
Um, I didn't really speak to Steve. I tell you what, he was really nice though. Like, I came late to Den Camp because I had to get like a train and an Uber from London
Ooh.
to where was it? Crystal Palace.
Yeah, it's Crystal Palace. That's where
Yeah.
it is. Where did you get
Yeah.
the Uber from?
Is it King's Cross?
You got the Uber all the way from King's Cross to Crystal Palace.
I think it's King's Cross. Is that the main one?
That's one, yeah, from Leeds. Yeah, that's the one that goes to King's Cross from
Yeah,
Leeds.
and there was fires and stuff, so it was like a
So
good
now
night.
north to South London. That's a trek.
I think the Uber was not more expensive, more time than the train journey.
It was longer than the train journey.
Yeah.
Oh man, it is because you're coming from north all the way to south. So probably if you got another train, you'd have been all right if you got closer. But live and learn, innit? So.
hmm
So so moving forward, what's your plans going forward, or what's your goals? What's the aspirations for Elijah?
So the plan is, so I'm gonna do one more year at QE,
Yeah,
win as much as possible, blah blah blah.
get
Have a
the
good
stock up.
season. Hopefully throughout that season, I get some more offers for college and prep schools. I'm looking to go prep for a year. I got one offer this morning actually to a school in Tennessee. They look good. So anyway, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna decide where I want to go in January.
Okay.
So I go for a prep school for a year, and hopefully I'll still get some more offers at the prep that I go to, and then hopefully I go to a Division One college and get I want to go to Division One college for 4 years, and then see
Yeah.
where that takes me.
Okay. That's good. And ultimate goal as well after college, looking to go pro.
Yeah.
That, that's the main. That's the ultimate goal. Cool. There's a question I always ask, and it's good to get everyone's perspective on this. What's your views on English basketball and the BBL in this country?
Like I don't really keep up with the BBL because I think when I was younger I did, like when I was starting off in basketball, because all my boys would be like, "Oh, let's go watch the Leeds game," and we'd go and watch that, and we were all right, but it wasn't. I never look at the BBL and be like, "Oh, I want to aspire to go to the BBL." You know, it's not. I don't look at it and be like, "Geez, that's sick."
Yeah, I heard that.
And I think there's some good players in it. Like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely good players in it, but I don't look at it and be like, "Oh, that's what I want to be in a few years." Like, and English basketball, they don't put enough money in it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's so many people. Like, I've been to America, and when I was driving around and stuff with my host families, a basketball court there, another one there. Like, everything was just
Basketball, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the difference between here and over there. Like, we go here. There's a football. Like, that's why we're good at football, because there's even football posts. There's even green space to play.
And it's ingrained. So
You know, like, that's how a country or like a nation or whatever gets good at a sport, because you just need to put money into it.
and I think it's sad because we are like apparently basketball's the second most participated sport in this country. So it is a bit sad to see that, it's not got as much, it's not giving them a bigger push than it should have. What things do you think are working so far, and what things do you think they need to improve on a bit more?
EABL, I think, and ABL, like, well, mainly EABL, but like having that type of academy thing I think it's really good, because everyone, like, because if you're a young basketball player, you'd be like, I want to go play in the EABL. Like, I've always wanted to play in the EABL. As soon as it came out, I was like, that's what I want to do. But I feel like that's a good way to get exposure and, like, as well, like, test yourself against the best players, like, around the country, because that's where most players go. So I'm not saying it's the best thing to do, because there's like myself, Trell, Cameron Hildreth, Alex Distrash, Duedo. Like, we haven't gone EABL, but we're still like top players. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Cameron Hildreth, how was it like playing against him? You played against him in Denkamp, right?
Yeah. Oh, don't even get me started about that game. We had one game, right? And that was my first time, because me and Cameron used to play like when we were younger, but we don't even remember those games.
Yeah.
But like, we played the first time in like ages properly, like at Denkamp, and I got the worst cramp, like the worst cramp, and I was so annoyed, because I just wanted to play the game, and he crossed me up. I'm not gonna lie, but it was cramp, but he crossed me up. Anyway, it went all over. It went all over thingy. 2-6.
Down. It happens, man. Oh man.
The game went to overtime, right?
Yeah.
And then Cameron misses a layup, and then big 7-foot Theo Hughes, right?
Yeah.
Just tips it in to win the game, and I was like, "Are you having me on?"
Serious.
My team was like the team of just like the underrated players. Like, we had, apart from Blaze, it was me, Blaze, and then I can't even list everyone, but like, our team was not like like, there was one team, the best team there, we just smoked. Our team was just we was the worst team technically, and we went straight to the finals.
That's not bad, man. That's not bad. But you got to the finals. That's not too bad. All right. Next question I always ask as well. Favorite pre-game meal, favorite post-game meal?
Oh, jeez. I like pasta. I like pasta. Yeah, like probably be like, you know, tuna pasta and like mayonnaise and like sweet corn. That's my
Pre-game, that's
probably
nice.
game. And then
But
like,
post-game.
what do I have post game? Sometimes it could be like a McDonald's, you know. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
I do like myself a McDonald's after a game, like. But some at chicken, some with protein, like.
Some of the protein, the chicken in it, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I always do this one as well. I always have hotspot questions.
All right.
The 2-3 part questions. First part is a player you love playing with, player you love playing against, and a funny teammate.
Okay. So I love playing with is the first one, right?
Yeah.
I'm about to say, can I list like a few people?
Go on then.
All right. So I love playing with Alex Distras, right? When we played England, he was like,
yes.
yeah,
That's the second best scorer, right?
yeah. But when he doesn't need to score, he'll pass first point guard. Like one of the best people I ever played with just to receive the ball off. Like he knows, like we never played together. That was the first time, and we was like, we need to play together. And he just everything. The ball was just went straight to me, and I just loved it.
Oh, right. That's dope, man. Fast foot, get that ball every time, feeding you.
Yeah, him and Trell, just because just relieves so much stress from me.
You know what though? They're the best ones to have someone that can just get that pressure off you a bit.
Mm-hmm.
The Cho, that killer, man. Yeah. That's good. And then instead of player you love playing against.
Oh, playing against. Let me think. It's gonna have to be a team like Chucks. I saw that bit. It's gonna have to be Leeds.
Leeds, yeah?
Yeah. Just because.
You love playing against them?
Huh?
You love playing against Leeds, yeah?
Yeah, because that's my old club, and I guess it ended on like bad terms. I guess I don't want to say that, but like it did. And
If you say what you feel, man, this is the platform for you to say what you feel, man.
we just blew them out every game, and I love it, and I love to see the face that they just got it on their heads. And like, yeah. But they speak the most. They speak the most. Like some players, like new players, be like talking the absolute most. They don't even play with me. I just
And funny teammate.
Cameron Hildreth when we played for Barking and that won that tournament.
You gotta give me a story, man.
Oh my gosh, right? So we was living in our houses, right?
Yeah.
And our houses are not nice. Because me and Cameron and Giovanni, we was like just players just that they brought in. So me and Cameron, we went out shopping that day. We bought out like, because it's a homestay, in it, like you buy and you cook your own meals and stuff. We went like we went to Poundland and got loads of utensils and stuff, like pans, spoons, forks, everything. Like we just bought like spatulas just because like our parents gave us money in it, so we just bought spatulas and stuff. Like we would use them for one night.
Utensils,
yeah, because they were all dirty. Like imagine like teenagers just living in a house together.
You got to buy your own stuff. I would have done the same.
So we went and bought our own stuff, and we was cooking meals, and there was other people cooking in, but we was just like messing everything up because we don't cook ourselves. Like we got parents and stuff, so these guys were like chopping everything up, looking nice, and we was like making like microwave meals.
Yeah,
and he wasn't telling me the instructions right. I was like, I opened the thing and mixed them together.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? You're not meant to do this. And he was like, yeah, I didn't tell you to do this. So we got sweet and sour chicken microwave meal.
Oh, yeah.
Mine was just like, like mangled and like disgusting. Like I don't think it was like, some of it was cold, some of it was warm, innit? And
oh my gosh.
Yumming on his perfect microwave meal. And I was like,
so he tricked you or something.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny, man.
And then another one. I'll tell you one quick one. Cameron Cameron, like, I don't know what happened to him, but he couldn't move his body.
Okay.
Right? I think it was just exhaustion, whatever. And I tell you something, the guy was on some next level high. Like, he couldn't, like, he was laughing his head off, like, but he couldn't move. He was just like this, just like, I'll tell you what, everyone was so scared, but he was just there, just like, I can't move, I want to go to sleep. And he couldn't sleep till he drank loads of water, but that was my best experience. That little opinion thing.
I just joke. All right. Got a next 3-part question is a player you didn't like playing with. So not necessarily someone you don't like. Could be someone you do like, but you just don't like playing with them. Player you didn't like playing against, and a funny opponent.
All right. Jake Aldridge, I'm gonna say his name because I don't like him, and Jack Hampshire, because one time Jack Hampshire like just snaked me out in it to my coach, and he just absolutely just went in at me. And then Jake Aldridge was that guy, hierarchy thing. And I was better than him, and I am better than him. But he was captain. But so one time, right, I used to get my bus all the way from Harrogate to Leeds.
Yeah.
And it would take me like 40 minutes. So sometimes I'd be late because of traffic.
Yeah.
My school finished at 4 and training started at 4:30.
Yeah.
So they would not start training, right, until me and another rookie came in and cleaned the court.
Oh, swear down.
I swear to God, like he'd be like using oh no, only the captains and vice captains get to use the TF 1000s or whatever. You have to use the night balls. So I was like, are you having me on? Like, I'll drop 30 on your head right now. And I think I said to him, I'll play 1-on-1 for the ball right now. And he was like, oh no, you have to clean the court.
He didn't want no parts of it.
Hated that experience.
Oh my gosh. What about a player you didn't like playing against? Kryptonite, your kryptonite.
There is someone. It's I don't know his name. He plays for Stoke.
Okay.
But he's like, and I'm gonna say it, like, all small guards I don't like playing. If they're under 6 foot, I don't like playing them.
Wow.
Like, because they're all, and like they're all nifty in it, like they're rapid, like they can, and I'm a long guy, and like I can go, I'm quick and I'll go by you. But when you're small, the ball is literally right in front of you, like you just tap it away, and you get turnovers from like little small people. And it just annoys me because they're just so quick.
Put them in the post next time, man.
But I can't even put them in the post because my bigs can't play out on the perimeter. Like, it's difficult. It's difficult.
That's difficult, man. Call for them screens, boy. Something. Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Little guards I can't do. It's a small guard from Stoke. He had me, but I wouldn't say had me. Yeah, no, I don't like them.
And what did I say? And a funny opponent.
See, all right, I'm gonna say, looking like I've never had a funny opponent on the court. Like, I look back at a game or after the game, and so it's Manchester, Jason Annie, right?
Yeah.
He's a big guy. Like, this guy is a big guy. Like, he's like 6'4", 6'4", 6'5", or something, and he's wham. And I'm like, I'm only like 6'4" and skinny in it.
Yeah.
So, if I ever saw him and he wanted to like just smack me, I'd be like, gone, finished, I'm done, right? But when on the basketball court, I just speak the most verbal to him just to get him so angry in it, and he'll be like getting angry back at me and be like, oh, I swear to God, I'm like all this, that, and the other. And looking back, it's actually the funniest thing I ever do to wind someone up. And it's always him. It's never any of the other ones because he gets so angry. Like, he's so like, he loves winning, and it's always
take him out of his game.
Yeah. Like, I call him a little bitch and all. Like it's funny because he's the biggest guy I've ever played against, and I just call him a little bitch and stuff, and it's just so cute. But
oh man, yeah, I love it. You take someone out of the game and they start doing things they never usually do. The funniest thing when you take someone out of the game, they do things they never usually do. You're like, what? You don't usually do that. Why all of a sudden, like some guy who plays inside, all of a sudden he's trying to handle the ball to prove that he can do that. Like, that's not
Yeah,
your
exactly.
game.
He was pulling up threes. I was like, just go dunk the ball. Like,
Just go back inside, man. You can't play out here, man. And it's funny, they'll keep trying, and you're like, all right, man. Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Anyone who's still tuned in, and anyone got any questions for Elijah? And also, Elijah, do you have any questions for myself?
you know what? Trell kind of answered my questions, asked my questions that I had.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah, I'm not even joking. I was like, you better not answer that question. So yeah, I don't have any questions.
Did you tell him that did you tell him what he's gonna ask me?
Nah, I was so surprised. I was gonna ask that question, and he was like, so yeah. Nah, I was thinking about it because I was like, he's gonna ask questions at the end of this. So, but nah,
Yeah.
he took them.
Oh, right. So if you know the answer to it already, then yeah. So I think
Harry Cole.
favorite dunk, you know.
I don't know because I've windmilled in a game. That's fun.
Windmill, yeah.
Yeah, a windmill, but I think I want to do like the reverse, like double pump thing. That's what I'm gonna do next year. Yeah, that one.
I've seen you got through the legs as well. I've seen one you do a clip through your legs.
I'm gonna get one of them next. I'm gonna get one in the game next season.
What through the legs in the game, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
I'm gonna plan to come to one of you guys' games, by the way. So
yeah, you should.
I'm trying to go to as many games and get many clips, footages. I mainly want the country to just know the players more. You know what I mean? And it's good to see that everyone to know the up and coming. So that's why I did this special one under 18s lineup, because it's good to see that I want people to see the young talent coming up.
Yeah, I like what you're doing. It's nice because there's not many people that do things like that.
Appreciate that. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I'm back.
My mum called me, but
okay.
All right. Yeah. Experience with Barking Abbey. It was fun actually, because I've spoken to some of the players before, but I didn't know them, like all of them, and I made some like real good friends from that experience, and like that I wouldn't normally speak to. So yeah, no, it was a good experience, especially going to Lithuania. Like I've never played in Europe as well. I mean, I probably wish I played with my team, probably just because I would have been more comfortable. But like, yeah, no, it was still a really good experience playing with Barking.
That's good, man. And so when you played at Barking, you had to stay down at Barking, right? Is that with Cameron at the time?
Yeah.
All right, and then playing against obviously playing against some London teams, right? How was that?
We didn't play against no London teams. We was
You didn't play? Oh.
No, we was playing in Lithuania.
Oh, you played in Lithuania? Oh, right. I thought you played in London. Okay.
We went with
Lithuania.
Went to Lithuania.
What were they like? Shooters, I'm guessing. I could be wrong.
I tell you what, everyone was technically so good.
Yeah, when they're technically sound,
physically they were horrendous. I'm not gonna lie. Like you see, everyone be getting hyped over a little scraper dunk. You know what I mean? But technically, like pick and rolls, even like when some players have that tendency to like put the foot back, like before they go, they were so
little
quick.
things, didn't it? It's the details.
There was this player, I forgot, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but he played for Writers, this team that blew us out, right? And he was the best point guard I've ever seen and played against, like in person. Like the best. Like his dad was an NBA player. He played for Golden State, but I don't even know his name. But it's like Marcionias or something. It's
I wouldn't know his name. But
no, but he was the best like IQ, like the IQ point guard I've ever seen.
That's the way it separates a lot of people from basketball, man. You could have the most athletic ability, but if you ain't got that IQ there, you know what I mean? And that's why people like the Steve Nashes were so successful, because it's just that IQ there. Larry Bird was one of the best IQ, I think. Couldn't jump over a credit card, but he could give you buckets just off his IQ. So he's smart as hell, man. Oh man, that's dope, man. Is there any plans for today then, rest of the day?
I think my brother's coming over, so we're just gonna celebrate his birthday, and that's about it.
Definitely, man. All right, man. All right. It's good chatting. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
No worries, man. And yeah, hopefully make one of those QE games because I know you got some good crowd there.
Yeah, we have like a good crowd.
Definitely, man. All right, man. Definitely, man. We definitely stay in touch in that. And obviously, when I'm doing a show soon, so when I start getting back on track, we definitely like to get you in the studio. So
yeah, that would be calm. I heard. Yeah, I heard about that on Charles.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely, man. We definitely want to get you on that. So we're gonna release that episode soon, so you can see, have an idea of what we're trying to do, and then everyone will know what direction I'm going with it. So yeah, man. All right, bro.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
No worries, man. Thanks, Elijah.
All right, catch you later.
Yeah.
Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris. Everything Chris.
I'm Chris G, host of Everything Chris. Hope you liked that video. If you did, click that like button. Also leave a comment. And also, if you want to see more, click that subscribe button to get a notification when we upload new content every single time. I hope you enjoyed that video and I hope you stay tuned for some more. And also, as you know with me, everything's always Chris.